Flameo, hot women and hot men, and my hot diggity day damn.
Flameo?
Welcome to the very first episode of my brand new series, Let's Explore Triggers, where we peel back the layers of our favorite characters in Avatar: The Last Airbender and figure out what really pushes their buttons, what makes them tick, what secretly breaks them down inside, what's hiding beneath the surface. Today, we're diving into the meat and sarcasm guy himself, Sokka.
That's right, I'm Sokka.
Now you might be thinking, Sokka? That goofy guy with the boomerang and bad jokes? No way he's got deep trauma, right? Well, let's just unpack that, shall we? I mean, he was just abandoned by his father. Happens to everybody. Took it upon himself to protect the whole village as a kid, and lived in constant fear that the Fire Nation would wipe out everything he loved. Totally normal upbringing, right? What could possibly go wrong? Sokka's first big trigger is his obsession with being manly.
Smells manly? Oh! The boulder knows how to put the hurt in the dirt! Yeah! Woo! Don't answer to Twinkle Toes, it's not manly!
You can take off the mustache now.
Oh no, I can't. It's permanently glued to my skin.
From the get-go, my guy is throwing shade at Katara just for being, well, a girl.
I knew I should have left you home. Leave it to a girl to screw things up.
Meanwhile, he's over here fangirling over the boulder.
I can't believe it. I have the boulder's autograph!
And just a quick reminder, Aang and Toph were missing in that episode. But hey, priorities, am I right? And remember that voice crack when he tried to declare himself as the leader of the group?
You're the leader? But your voice still cracks.
I'm the oldest and I'm a warrior, so I'm the leader.
Gold, but also deeply telling. He desperately wants to prove himself. And oh, remember how butthurt he was when the Kyoshi warriors handed him his ass? That fragile ego could barely handle it. Fast forward to the day of the Black Sun invasion, and he's having a full-blown meltdown over giving the perfect speech.
I messed up, Aang.
What?
The invasion plan was my moment of truth, and I completely flubbed it. I just fell apart.
He's trying to impress people, or maybe, to be more specific, he wants to impress his father. This boy is living in a constant loop of not feeling good enough, always chasing that manly validation he thinks he needs to matter as a person. And here's where it hits hard. Remember the cliff scene with Toph when they're trash-talking Katara? He says, "It really seems like my whole life
Katara's been the one looking out for me. She's always been the one that's there. And now, when I try to remember my mom, Katara's is the only
face I can picture. Oof, that one hurt. Sokka desperately wants to be the protector, the man of the house. But deep down, he knows Katara has always been that role for him. Sokka wasn't just trying to be the village's protector. He was trying to be a father figure, probably without intending to. But the truth is, Katara ended up being the one taking care of him. And that hurts. That really gets to him. So maybe all that macho energy, all that belittling, is not pride. It's insecurity. He puts her down, not because she's weak, but because he felt weak. Katara was the strong one when he felt like he couldn't be. And that's how his insecurity morphed into a manliness trigger. Trigger number 2. Sokka is fiercely protective of the women in his life. Katara, Suki, and even Toph. Gran told him to look after his sister, and boy did he take that to heart. Anytime danger comes near one of them, he snaps. You mess with them, you're gonna get the sharp end of Boomerang.
Katara, what's wrong? What did you do?
It was an accident. I was, Katara, I'm so...
I told you we shouldn't mess around with this. Look what you did. You burned my sister. Where is Suki?
And maybe, just maybe, that's because he couldn't protect his mother. Maybe he feels like his dad failed too. And now there is anger, regret. He has to be better, or else he will have to feel the same pain as he felt when he found out his mother died. Not to forget his first girlfriend turning into the moon.
That's rough, buddy.
So when one of his girly girls is hurt or threatened, that trigger explodes. Trigger number 3. Let's be real. Sokka is the only non-bender in Team Avatar. He's the comic relief, sure, but that humor? It's covering some real insecurity. Remember the episode where he literally loses his appetite over not having bending powers?
I can't fly around, okay? I can't do anything.
Yeah, it stings. Imagine being in the Avatar world, which I would be surprised if you didn't every day, and being a non-bender in your group. He jokes about bending because deep down, he wants it. He wants to feel special.
Each of you is so amazing and so special, and I'm not.
And eventually, he realizes he is special in ways that don't involve fireballs or rock chucking or even jerk bending, which would suit him perfectly, by the way.
Jerk bending.
With his mind, his creativity, and his courage, he becomes irreplaceable. And with a little help from the gang and a lot of cactus juice, he becomes a legend in his own right. He becomes Sokka. Thanks for hanging out with me and Sokka today. Drop your favorite Sokka moment down in the comments and tell me who you want me to dig into next. Azula? Uncle Iroh? The Cabbage Merchant? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell like Sokka hits Sparky Boomman's forehead with Boomerang. And remember, cactus juice is the quenchiest.